Hello. Check one, two. Check one, two. You're most welcome to this edition of Uganda Volleyball Federation playoffs. Today, we are privileged. We are bringing to you live the game between Cobap and Thunders. This is a Serie B game, and it is a promotional game. Cobap finished in position 2. Like I was saying, Cobap finished in position 2, while Thunders finished in position 5. The winner between these two teams out of the 3-game series will be playing in a final against teams that are also going to be versing each other tomorrow. We intend to broadcast these games live, and so what you can do is that you can subscribe to our pages, Sports Volleyball Club, to catch these games live. I am not going to be alone. I will be with my co-commentator, and we intend to bring you an exciting game today. So like I've said, the only thing you can do is subscribe to the page, that is Sports Volleyball Club, for you to get every detail of this game. We intend that this game is going to be quite exciting, and that is the reason why we are here today.
We have an exciting day today with 3 matches we are going to live stream, and as Herbert has already said, we are starting up with Thunders versus Cobap Volleyball Club, and one of these teams will qualify to the final, and the winner of the final will be promoted to Serie A Women's Volleyball.
Yeah, just to note that, of course, the number 1 team in Serie B, that is Nemo Stars, the ladies team, has already qualified. And so we are just looking for the second team to join it.
Yeah, and we are hoping to get some comments from the coaches and the fans to see what they think about this game, and which team they hope is going to make it to the final, or if they hope one of these teams will be able to actually go on with Nemo in Serie A. So here on our lineup for Cobap, we have Esther, Julie, Ruth, Cynthia. Oh, sorry, that is Thunders. We have on the lineup for Thunders, we have Esther, we have Julie. Esther is number 5, number 4, Ruth, Jazzy 12, Cynthia, Jazzy 7, Peace, Jazzy 11, Momo, Jazzy 10, Madrin, Jazzy 8, Masida, Jazzy 13, Husna, Jazzy 12, Frosty, Jazzy 9, Shifra, and then we have Rachel, and the libero, Jazzy 14, Joyce, and their coach there will be Coach Kagwa. Then on the lineup for Cobap, we have Jazzy 13, Aburu Lorna, Jazzy 5, Namakuze Stella, Jazzy 2, Birunji Brenda, Jazzy 8, Ankunda Denise, Jazzy 10, Etan Divine, Jazzy 19, Kompusha Rachel, Jazzy 6, Josephine Yona, Jazzy 3, Mbabazi Irene, Jazzy 12, Nyamita Gatrin, and the libero Jazzy. That's the team again. The teams are getting ready here. The coaches are giving in their final communications as the players get ready to get on court. We hope to have quite an exciting match. So please stay tuned. We can see the Thunders coach giving his final communication as we wait for Cobap to get ready and get on court. The referees here. The referees are also setting themselves up, and I think we are seeing here gender equality. We have a female referee as the first referee, and a male referee as our second referee today.
Well done.
Lining up here for Cobap, we are having Fletcher in staff. She's starting in position 1, Jersey 8. Then number 12, Nanisha Gakri starts. We are having a center in position 1 staff. Then we shall have Nanisha Gakri starting in position 2. Then we shall have Tom Ishareto, Jersey 19, starting in position center. Then we shall have
Yes, like we had. Yes, like we had already noted, we are going to be picking a few voices from the fans. So I have. Oh, okay. One is excited. So you just get your name.
My name is Ryan.
What are expectations of the game?
I expect Cobap to win. It's my, yeah, I have high expectations in Cobap because I've been training
Cobap fan. How long have you been supporting Cobap?
about 2 years.
Oh, that's exciting. Uh huh. Your name?
My name is Agawan.
Galaman. How are you, Gala? You're here to support?
Cobap.
What are your expectations of the game?
I expect it to win, but we have been training so much. I expect it to win.
You believe training doesn't last?
Training doesn't matter.
Okay, that's exciting. Okay, we also have a ladies fan here. Uh huh. How are you?
Hi.
Name?
Goodness, Jemai.
What are your expectations of the game? Why? Why you guys are so confident?
Right.
Oh, you have a friend.
I'll put that in here.
Put that in his. Okay, that is interesting. And this gentleman is dodging. Yes, but your name?
This is the I'm called Joshua Mambali.
A Cobabs fans
Yes, please.
expect a win.
Definitely.
That's exciting. Okay, so these are the fans we have today, and they are all these are Sofa Cobab fans. I'm going to look for Thunders fans as well, and they are all saying they're expecting a win from today's game. So, just for a little balance, let me see if I have a little of Thunders fans and see.
Moving on to the game right now, it's Cobap with the lead. Cobap has gotten an early lead here. It is 3-2. Irene has made that a wonderful point for Cobap right now. Rachel to serve from Rachel. She's one of the tallest players we are having today in today's match. A center player. She has been in Cobap for some time, and she went to Immaculate Heart while high school. The point for Cobap there. The red fault and net fault from Sanders. Rachel to serve again. It's a great service. The setter is in position, sets up her backcourt there. Well picked by Rachel behind there. Irene sends the ball back, and it's a point. Quite surprising. The Thunder's defense there was not ready for the ball to be sent back behind there. There's an empty space in 6. They are not ready. That keeps their Cobap in the service section as they are now 3 points ahead of Thunders. Service, the libero picks that up. Not the best set from the setter there. Divine goes hard. Well picked. It's a dump and the setter is there. Denise covers that up. Irene takes it. The dump, it's an overpass and Divine brings that back down on the side of Thunders. Cobap is fired up as we can see. They've started this game in high gear. They are not allowing the ball to land on their side. But as we move on, we are looking to see what Thunders can do to get Rachel out of that service box. Good service again from her, well picked. Great attack there from before. Attack. It's a free ball to Cobap. Well picked to the setter. It's an overpass. Cobap defends that well. It's a dump from Thunders. Well, great defense from Cobap there. Rachel tries to send over a free ball, but it's unfortunate. The ball doesn't go over the net, and it's at a point to Thunders. They are able to break and are now in the service box. Cynthia to serve for Thunders. We have seen her play in high school in Trinity College, Nabingo. Good service from her. It's an overpass. Center blocker. Thunders blocks. Center sets up Divine and it's a marvelous attack Cobap. And Cobap is once again in service. Divine to serve. Good service from her. Well picked and the setter is unable to set that in play. And it's 8 points for Cobap and 3 points for Thunders. And Thunders has called an early timeout in this game. We shall have we can see the coach for Thunders is trying to give new directions for his players, telling them to try and block there. Been a tough start for them. They're trying to get themselves back up into this game. The ref is calling them back on court and let's keep on. Okay, let's have her but give us some communication from one of our fans, presidents of clubs
And here with me, I have Mr. Ahmed, the UVF Vice President. I just have a few questions for him. One is how prepared is UVF for the playoffs? What should we expect here? What should the fans expect as they're coming here? How much are fans paying? You could also probably tell us why they are paying that amount of money. Those online, what should they expect? So, good afternoon, President.
Yes, good afternoon to you.
President, how prepared is UVF for today's playoffs?
Thank you, and I have to congratulate the teams that have qualified to be at the playoffs. And when you are outside of the arena, the fans and even the teams, they also that play, they are asking you should be in. First and foremost, the logo is not around. It is fully booked. So we have only one place left, that is Old Kampala Arena. And Old Kampala Arena being there, they also increase their charges of being here. So we look at the charges and even what our fans need. They want a place that is very accommodating. The seats, the hygiene, the lighting. So we in touch with the management of Old Kampala. We have tried to put up some things in place to accommodate our fans. And I must say, we are ready from now until the end of playoffs. Anything that can come along.
Okay, President, thank you for that. I have also seen that you have brought in plastic seats. Is this a deliberate move to address the seating conditions in here?
Let us say not a deliberate move. It is a must for us to bring the seats. They have always been in playoffs. During regular, we normally don't provide seats because of the expenses incurred. But we look at playoffs, the number of funds increase. So you look at what are you going to use to accommodate those funds vis-a-vis the expenses. So when you look at the expenses during the league matches, the expenses is way more. Right now, if people are coming in, we must make sure.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, President, for those kind words. I'll now take you back to Shamira to proceed with the commentary.
Okay, thank you, Herbert, for that. And they have caught up 3 points right now. It's 11-8. Sets up Gatwick. Great attack from the back there. Divine takes that from the back, and the referee calls a net touch from the Thunders Volleyball Club, and Cobap is back again on track and back to serve. And service, Chosimir Fiona is serving for Cobap. Great service from her. Great pickup from Thunders. Esther takes that hard, and Fiona is unable to keep that up. I think Thunders is going to be relying so much on Esther for this game because she's coming in from the back court, she's coming in from the front court, and she's able to score on Cobap right now. So the setter is going to be using her more. Setter, he serves. Setter gives goal to that ball. Rachel takes it hard outside. It's unfortunate from her there. Good set from the setter, but Rachel is unable to deliver on that one, which keeps Thunders up in the service box. Needs to serve again. Great pickup from Irene there. Great defense. Denise tries to keep that ball in play, but it is unfortunate she touches the net, and the referee calls that. And you can see she's trying to push her receivers to get her a good reception as they try to break this point. Thunders is now up. They have tried to catch up to Cobap. Great reception from Irene. That's something hard and takes that hard in the net.
See from the comments, Juma Osuna is saying the scoreboard isn't visible. That is something that we are working on right now. We are going to give you a digital scoreboard. I'm also seeing a comment from Design.
Yeah, she's actually impressed maybe by the live stream that we are having here. Thank you guys out there for watching. Please, as you watch, subscribe. We are bringing you all the games this weekend live on Sports Volleyball YouTube channel. Please subscribe. Also follow us on Twitter and Instagram to be able to catch up with the links that we are putting out for these games. And as we can see now, Cobap has called for a timeout because Thunders is now fired up. At the start, it was 11-4. Cobap was leading by that big of a range. But right now, as we can see, it is just a few points ahead of Thunders. Thunders has fired up right now, and they're relying so much on their attackers to score. They're relying so much on their attacker, Esther, to give them points.
I was talking to the Cobap fans, saying they believe in their team. This team has been training. What is up there?
Of course, you can believe in your team because they have been training. But at the end of it all, what results? At the end of it all, what results are we having here on court? As we can see.
What you're saying is that you're seeing something different.
No, I'm actually saying both teams are putting on a great effort. See, Divine gives us a great reception. It's a pass over from Cobap. Esther takes it hard. This time it's out. She tries to look for the long corner there, but it's unfortunate that she takes that ball out, and Cobap is back again to serve.
Yeah.
We are back to the starting rotation where the setter started in service. So Denise is going to give us that service. She's quite reckless on her service. Or you could say she's a risk taker on that service. I wouldn't say reckless. Yeah. Yes, I can put her Denise. She's a risk taker on her service. Takes it as hard as she can.
Just like I had. Just a minute.
Serving, as I said, it's a reckless service, and it's an extra for Denise. Great point for Cobap. It's now 14-13. Thunders had tried to catch up. Cobap is just only a point ahead of them. But Denise gives them that amazing point. She starts again, and this time it's well picked by Esther. Set up on the backward, blocked. Divine is there to catch that ball. Denise sets the dump. Middle blocker takes the setting role there. Rachel Goddard, she just passes that ball over. The way she came in to hit that ball, she had come to actually pound it on the ground. I think she leaves it a little bit, but it's a score from her that keeps Denise in service. It's 15-13 right now. Good service again from her. Great pickup from Sanders. Cynthia goes cross-court there. Gertrude is there, picks it up. The libero covers that dump. Esther takes that ball in the net. I keep on saying that they're actually relying on her for this game, and you can see the setter is trying to force the ball behind for her. But she's a bit disappointed on that one and tries to keep her in.
I am personally enjoying the morale Cobap is having. Electives that give morale. I believe as a fan, but before we I see Imi here at Masholet saying Serie B ladies finally play from the indoor. Impressive. Wow.
Actually, Serie B ladies had a game in the indoor earlier, start of second round.
Okay.
They had games, and Cobap was one of the teams that had a chance to play here.
Okay.
They played their second games of the second round when Serie A teams were starting their games during that period. These ladies had a chance to play in the indoor.
I really do hope that Amy here is on her way to the arena. But I'm also seeing the places, the fans are slowly trickling in. So I'm expecting by the evening game, this place is going to be filled to capacity.
Yes, and as we are watching, Cobap has taken the lead. Once again, it's 18. They are now stepping up their gears once again as they had started this game. It's a good service. Oh, Gertrude takes that service recklessly into the net.
I know someone who gets very annoyed when players serve in the net. You know that person as well?
Yes, it is giving away a free point, and usually it gives the opponent an advantage. It's a great pickup from Gertrude to make up for her loss of service. Irene looks for the space there behind in 6, doesn't find it. Great pickup from Denise, the libero to set. Irene goes hard again. Well picked by set up on the backcourt. She's unable to have a swing on that one. Denise sets up Esther. Dump. The setter picks that up. Cynthia sets, gives it to Esther. Esther passes it over again. Denise is there. Divine gives back a free ball to Thunders. Setter gives the ball in front. Great attack, great cover from Gertrude again. Free ball, good set. Irene has to dump that one. It's a little tight, and Cynthia touches that one. It's a block out.
That is an interesting long rally.
Yes, it's actually the longest rally we have had at the moment.
I think long rallies are very common in ladies volleyball.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, I was speaking to a sports old fan called Amos.
Yes,
We
yes.
call him Wolf.
Yes.
And he says that when a player fails to serve on court, basically reading his team, the fans can be favored. So I also teams that the players don't serve.
Yes. Thank you, but you can see Irene there frustrated on that attack. She takes it hard, but it's unfortunate that the attack goes out. Cynthia goes on to serve. Earlier on, I said Cynthia played in Trinity College, Nabingo, in high school, and she serves. She has that character service where she gives herself such a long distance from the court, puts so much taste and so much energy on that service. And when the service gets some little bit of trouble. Another interesting rally here.
Yeah, you yourself you're a good server, so I understand when the passion for services.
Technique. You look at the technique of someone. Each person has a way they serve that is comfortable for them. Yes. This one is quite a long rally. The setter sends a free ball. And you can see the setter is not actually going on the net to block. She's getting off the net and leaving these taller players to block as she goes off to cover a little bit here in position 2 on the right side. The bind goes hard and she gets the point. The point goes to Cobap. It's been a long rally to and fro, back and forth, sending free balls here and there. And in the end, Cobap takes the point, and that gives them 20 points. And Thunders is still 4 points behind.
You can see the coach of Cobap encouraging his players. Stood up just mentality there and trying to encourage them.
And if you look at the Cobap team, they'll be relying so much on their power attackers, Irene and Divine, because she has a way to put that space on the court and score, and she's going in to serve. Sanders has made a substitution here, and Husna has come in for the setter piece.
I am not seeing. I don't know what happened to her.
A little bit. Turnover pass, but as Fiona tries to send that back, she touches the net. Yeah. Some errors quite shocking and surprising to the team. And they try to break that great reception there. Denise looks at the block. There's no block. She takes that chance and sneaks in a dump. And the Thunders are not ready. They are caught unaware on that one. Gives Cobap a great point, and they are now only 3 points away from taking this first set of the first National Volleyball League playoffs.
Exactly. You have said it very well. Wow, she fails to bring that back to court.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
Cobap,
I am seeing Ndiamuhachi Manzi here. Wagira commentators. Manzi, we are waiting for you. I think we need to do a comment with Manzi on the Nemo game. On the Nemo. Yes. Manzi,
waiting to have him.
I am sure he did not fly to Cairo for basketball, so I am expecting you, Manzi, to be here. As we see here, Cobap with 22-18 Thunders as we head into a timeout, which has been called by Cobap.
Yes, and Thunders has tried to catch up there. They've been 4 points behind, but as we can see now, it's 22-19. Cobap still has the lead, but they are struggling a little bit there. You can see they have failed to defend. The balls they are touching them, but the balls are going far and wide. And Thunder seems to be motivated and psyched up. They believe maybe they can catch up with this set.
I see when the coach of Cobap called for the timeout, he was not speaking to his players. Probably he needed them to simply rest. So I think he's contented with what is happening so far. And yes, and I think it is more worrying on the Thunder side.
I think he believes that they can now psych up, relax. They are in a comfortable position right now, and they just need to psych up, get one ball, and move on.
Okay.
And move on and take the set. It's a good service there. Irene picks that one. Oh, and they are unable to keep that ball in play to send it over. It's a great pickup from Irene there, but the setter has a little bit of miscommunication with her center player Fiona there, and gives Thunders another point, and then only 2 points away from catching up here. It's another great service.
Very good service.
It's a free ball to Thunders. Center player picks that up. Great set. Esther takes that one. The libero is there with to pick it up. And Denise gives an overpass again. And it's an unfortunate touch there. The ref has to call a double touch. Cobap is making a substitution, and Fiona is coming out.
I saw the coach speaking to the player being brought on. Lorna, yeah.
Yes.
I think the coach was passing on a few instructions on what he expects. I think she has come to basically conclude the game, but the Thunder's coach has just read into that and called for a timeout.
it's a technical kind of.
Yeah, it is technical in nature because the player that had just been brought on was just headed to the service box. So I think to disorganize her a bit.
Yes, they are trying to create that to relax her momentum that she has. But Cobap is in a good place right now. So
Okay.
if she just needs to relax and put the ball on.
Okay.
That's all she needs. But usually those cases, there's so many thoughts going on in the player's head. They're trying to see whether they can get that point and inch their team closer.
I can see here on the comments, Mugabe Rowell says he's watching from Nairobi. I can see Van Book.
Thank
Van
you,
Book,
Esther.
yeah, Team Esther.
That is Thunder.
That is Thunders.
Yes.
Yeah, we might want to investigate Van Book.
Van Book must be a Thunders fan. It's a good service there from Lorna. Her team is unable to keep that ball in play.
You have just said that Cobap is in a comfortable position, but I don't think Thunders is letting that.
Thunders is
pass.
fired up there. They are hopeful that they can actually catch up and take this set because at some point it was 4-11, but by the time it's now 21-23, it means they are really quite fired up. It's a good attack there. Great pick. The libero is in position. Sadaf and she reached that goal.
Wow.
You can hear the noise from Thunder's fans.
The young girl has done something that is usually exactly. Hey.
A good pick for Gertrude there. Ahead again. Sets up Sedam. Well picked by Lorna there. Denise dumps that one. Oh, it's unfortunate. The young girl who has made a mature point doesn't keep that in play. I think the net touch, the ball touched the net a little and disorganized her a bit there.
And that is a set point.
Yes, set
for
point
Cobap.
for Cobap. The needs to serve alias Esther passes it over. Rachel is there. Send it back. Great pick from Lorna again. Rachel. Very is in position. Also this communication. We've said again, the point what can they catch up here and we
Personally, I'm voting for Thunders. Thunders.
Thunder.
Uh-huh.
Okay, it's a
Very
great
good
service. Impressive play from Thunder. All the way from 14-11
reducing
now
now.
24.
They have used.
Yes, and I think they are more fired up now, like more than from the start. At the start, they were a little down, but now you can see this is giving them a chance to fire up. Divine takes that ball and she reads it well. Look, this player trying to come in and send that ball a little far. The player is unable to
Forces the
take.
player to play cricket in a volleyball court.
Great pick from the libero. It's a great. That in play. Very, very impressive spike. Maybe the best spike we have seen
So far.
Such an outstanding play from the young girl there. The young lady there for Thunders. Good set for Esther. She can only dunk that ball. Good set for Rachel. Oh. Another set for Irene. Carries that well. Wait, what for the young girl? And for the first time in this game, Thunders has the lead.
The young amazing talent is doing
26-25.
wonders.
Yes.
The young amazing talent is doing wonders, I can tell you.
You can see that the coach is giving her that high five, trying to
Shamil, I've seen it.
keep her into the game.
Shamil, I've seen it for years when you look like that guy. Without plaited hair.
Oh. It's a good attack there. The setter reads that well, covers. Irene goes hand.
Yes, sir. Thunders have won the set.
taken that set all the way to 4-11.
Before I pick the mind of the coaches,
So far, I can see that if you remain fired up and you keep fighting hard, you can actually be able to take that set. We've seen that Flanders was actually about 8-9 points away, and they have made it back. They have made it back to take the set. I think Cobap relaxed a little bit there with the lead that they have. Getting to the points in the 20s, they maybe thought that they are actually taking this set, but it's unfortunate that they have failed to take that set. And I don't know what their coach, the coach is having over the performance and letting the team calm down and think about themselves and see what they're going to do. And he's up now and has called them, and we can see on the Thunder side the coach is his blockers, his center blockers, explaining to them how they should look at the ball.
I just want to pick the mind of the Thunder's coach here. I want to know what the coach has done differently to be able to win this particular set. I think for me, this particular set gives the coach gives the coach some momentum, and I just want to hear from the coach in 30 seconds, coach. What have you been able to do differently that has made you win this particular set? Because we were seeing from the start you were lagging behind. You were at 4 points and they were at 11. What have you done differently?
The team was alerted to defend better because when somebody goes to serve, when she serves over and over, the other team is confused and then they lose defense.
And I have seen your ability to have trust in the young players. Is that something that you had in mind and it has worked for you?
We are naturally young players. That is the basis. So our focus is on them. This is their opportunity. I told them it is their time to shine. So.
Thank you very much, coach. Okay, let me have a small conversation with the Cobap coach. I think this is a particular set he wants to forget very quickly. Let me just pick a few words from him. Coach, you were comfortably leading this particular set. What happened?
Of course, the opponent so much and changed almost the whole team. Brought about 4 players, and I think we have to work against them. But we know we shall do it.
I have seen you have quite very good servers. Is this something you want to capitalize on, your service?
Definitely, the level of our game, if you can serve, you are at an advantage. Because you must make sure the opponent fails to bring back.
What should we expect this coming set?
Wait for a win.
Okay. Thank you very much, our dear coaches. Back to Shami to take us away in the second set.
We are back again for set 2. Flanders took that first set in such a surprising manner. They are back here again for set 2. And we are underway. Quite a similar lineup as we had used as they had used in the first set, except there is just one change for Thunders. The setter has been switched. Peace has not been started. She has started on the bench, and the youngster is going to be in for Peace. The setter comes on. The middle blocker is out. Starting with a great service. Great pick from Irene there. Setter gives the ball to her. Takes the ball from the backcourt. Esther goes trying for Thunders. And we can hear the noise for Thunders has gone up from the first set. They are louder and screaming more and more. The setter to serve again. They take that first point and they are fired up for this set with such an amazing comeback from the first set. The setter is Husna, Jersey 13. Good service from Kai again. Great set from Denise. Irene takes that hard. The libero is there, defends it. A free ball there. Sets up the middle. Out from Lorna. She takes that ball hard out. She's looking for a point, and you can see she is performing her setter, that the error is on her, and hopefully she hopes to do better on the next one.
Just to remind you of today's fixtures, after this particular game, we do have Tigers taking on Police. That is in the clash, Serie B clash playoffs. We also have at 4 p.m. Nemo Stars taking on
KAVC. That is going to be the first playoff semi-final of the Serie A teams.
So those are our fixtures tonight. I am seeing Paul Patrick in Pima saying go Thunder ladies. Shamira, while I was speaking to the coaches, the Thunder's coach attributed his to improved defense.
He's right. They actually tried to defend better.
Yeah.
They were struggling with a little bit of defense. You could see Cobap was touching small balls, dunks, and everything was landing. But you can see now it's a 4-point lead. They've started fired up. They started the way they ended the first set. 4-point lead, and we are not hearing so much noise from Cobap. They're a little bit down. Center player picks that ball up. Oh! An error.
And
Error from Gertrude.
And Shami, the Cobap coach, attributed his failure to win that particular set to the fact that the coach changed the team. He says that the coach brought in 4 different players, and they are the reason why the set went up. But he has promised a win.
He has promised us a win. We'll keep watching and see how they are going to make some improvements or not. Thunders has a 5-point lead, and it's just 1 point for Cobap at the moment. It was a good service run from Husna there. Good service from Denise. It's an ace service. The libero fails to read. The libero poorly anticipates that one. Puts her hands up, but the ball is still on court. It's just a slight error from her. You can see her taking a few steps back to prove her anticipation there. Denise has been a risk taker on her service. She's taking it so hard that it's going far behind there in the corners. It's another good service from her. This time the libero picks that up. Right there, it's an overpass, and there's a little bit of struggle. Masida struggles with that one. She can't send it over. The blockers for Cobap are there. Lorna and Gertrude are on that ball already. And she has nowhere to go. Good service from the knees. It's unfortunate. Stabs it hard. Clatters it in the net. I know someone who usually says clatter. Looking here at the comments, someone is saying, go Thunder ladies, go Thunder ladies. That is Paul Patrick Pima. Thank you for watching, Paul. David Joel says, remind us of days pictures, please. Does coaches have any games tonight? About fixtures, Tigers has a game against Police today at 2 p.m. and then later on at 4 p.m. we shall have Nemo versus KVC, Serie A men. At the moment we are still on Serie B games. Please keep watching. Stay tuned. Back to the game. Great pick from Esther. Great pick from Esther there. It's unfortunate that it just goes off away from her, and she's unable to keep that ball in play. Divine and Lorna there. They seal that ball completely off. And Thunders has nowhere to go. The points are tied now. Cobap has tried to come up. A little bit of a struggle from the libero, and oh dear, she's unable to take that ball over, despite the setter trusting her to give her that point. And for the first time in this stage, Cobap has taken the lead. It is now 7-6. Thunders still has a set ahead of Cobap as they took the first set.
No, Shami, legend has it that usually in a playoff setting, the team that takes the first set, the first game, has upper hand or higher chances of actually taking the entire game.
Yes, and usually even in volleyball, when someone takes the first set, they tend to have an upper hand on you. Yes, although you could win the rest of the sets, but at the moment you have a higher probability, a higher chance of losing.
Yeah, because the reason I brought this up, I think mentally right now, Thunders is very charged up.
Yes, they are
Yeah.
charged up because they came from far to take that set. However, you can see Cobap is also fired up. Remember, this set started 5-0, and it's now Cobap has now taken the lead 9-6. So will they be able to keep their lead this set, or will Thunders be able to come back again?
And remember, I told you I was supporting Thunders.
Oh, you see, Momo, this young lady, Momo, has been out in the first set. She came in as a substitute, but you can see the setter is trusting her more and more. She's looking for that space. She's one of the reasons why actually Thunders was able to come up in the previous set.
What do you think she's doing differently?
Because she's attacking those balls. She's not thinking about dumping or what. The way the ball is coming to her, she's actually trying to find ways.
She's
to
aggressive.
score. She's looking for that space, yes. And you can see she seems to be confident in herself. When she feels maybe she could do better, maybe she could give her team more. And usually when a player starts from the bench and they get on court and they have a chance to actually fire up the team, they are actually more excited to play even the next set, more fired up. They give the team more and more as the play goes on.
So is the trend changing? Our coaches now starting to believe more in the young flock?
Yeah, but Thunders is an averagely young team.
Okay.
Yes, averagely young team. That's you can see Husna Setter also did not start the first game.
And like I had already told you, this particular game is as a result of the fact that Thunders finished fourth.
Yes,
And Cobap finished second.
yes.
So the round of matches is that number 2 plays number 4, and number 3 Elion will be playing St. Charles. I think that will be tomorrow.
Oh.
Yes. So that is the round of games.
Momo got hard on that one and she is blocked. The libero tries to keep it in play, but it's unfortunate the ball goes to the fan. But great effort from her. She did not give up on that ball. Gertrude to serve for Cobap. Great service to work. Position 1 from her. Setter trusts Momo that one, and she has made the point for her. Denise is unable to pick up that ball, keep it in play. Thunders seems to be trying to get back on track. It is 11 points for Cobap and 7 for Thunders. The libero Divine can only dump that ball. It's a little tight. Momo, Denise is too far there, as well as Gertrude, so they are unable to get that ball in play. The strategy that we are seeing here from Cobap, where one of their center players is actually on to receive and defend. That would be Lorna. She's playing in the center, but we can see her coming out to receive. She's receiving here in one, and we can see they are putting Gertrude off the reception so that they can take an advantage of Lorna's great. Lorna attacked that ball hard on the belt and it doesn't go over. Gives Thunders another great point. Thunders has actually now made 4 points in a row, while Cobap is still on 11 points there. It is 10-11. Gertrude there. Setter sets up Divine. Great attack from her. Great defense from Ruth there. Ruth makes a great cover. However, her team is unable to keep that ball in play. And it's a point to Cobap. Runner to serve here. Relying so much on her. She also did not start the first set, but she's in for this second set. Good service. Great pick from there. Setter dumps the ball. Lorna again. She's there. Set up Irene. Hard attack from Irene. The block is there. Momo tries to dump that. Divine watches that well. Set up Irene again. Great pick from Momo. Free ball to Cobap. Denise sets that ball high for Irene. Irene goes and goes the block, but they keep that ball in play. Set down. More like a free ball. Oh. Great attack. However, it is not kept in play. Goes hard outside. Quite unfortunate for Thunders on that ball. But they are going, if you look at Thunders, they're actually more reckless now. being reckless doesn't mean they are doing things in a manner that is not good. They are trying to go hard on this ball so that the defense of Cobap is unable to bring that ball back.
I was actually going to ask you, is the recklessness a good thing or a bad thing?
Being reckless on that ball, going hard, not
Aggressive.
Yeah, aggressive. But you can see, I don't know if the word reckless is the best to use here. You can be aggressive, but you can also be a little bit reckless on that ball. Although reckless in this sense is not to mean it is a terrible play or anything like that.
I think
Going out and misread by Gertrude there.
I think what your coach Malik would want to hear is being aggressive.
Yes, of course, coach would want to hear aggressive. But at some point, what reckless means, you can get a poor set, but you decide to say, let me go hard with this ball. That could be a little reckless.
Okay.
And you get the point, by the way. You can get
Okay.
the point. So I think I'm going to now sideline the word reckless because
I am here thinking, in your playing days when you were still playing the attacker position, you were never reckless. I saw you aggressive rather than reckless.
Oh, yeah. But I'm going to be honest with you. I was.
And of course, finally, the culprit appears on the comment section. That is Honorable Nachimoli Helen is here saying, Cobap we go. I'm wondering, Helen, you could just tell us where you've disappeared to. I'm sure your team would definitely need a little boost from you if you appeared here. But definitely we are going to tell them you're sending them your greetings and love.
Fired up again in this set, and you can see they have taken the lead and they're taking control. 16-11. Divine serves that one hard. It looked like the libero touched that ball, but the referees have seen differently, and they say the ball is out and there is no touch. So that is a point for Thunders. It is now 12-16. Momo, she is in the service box right now, going to serve. She has been a very crucial player since she came on. Great picture. Fiona picks that one, reads it well. Setter sets up Momo, but there is a little bit of miscommunication between Momo and Masida there. Both of them thought the ball was actually theirs, but as we look at the ball, it's more towards one.
I can see Honorable Helen Nachimoli saying she's almost here.
And when she gets here, they will win.
And she almost guarantees that the moment she reaches here, the girls will win.
So she's the, how do they call them? She's the, you would say guardian angel if she was to protect them, but
she's probably moving with the stick.
With a stick, eh?
The winning stick.
She has the winning stick.
And I'm seeing Arthur Gift here thanking us for the commentary and also thanking you for the analysis. Yeah.
Thank you, Arthur Gift. Thank you for watching. Thank you for staying on.
And I really do hope that whoever is watching has subscribed to our YouTube channel. Please do if you haven't. It is a Sporters Volleyball Club. You'll be sure to catch all these games on that channel.
Yes, we are going to be live today, tomorrow. So many games, so many exciting games will be on tomorrow. And just to inform our people out there watching that may not know, the playoffs for ladies, Serie A, have been postponed. We shall be informed sooner or later when they shall be played, because Ndeje University, Ndeje Elites will be traveling for the African Club Championships and will not be around for the previously scheduled games. So those playoffs will be played in May, but the dates shall be given as soon as we can.
For KCCA, I saw a communication to the effect that they did not have fans. Yeah, so they have not traveled, but they are unable to play because I think we cannot only have one set of playoffs proceeding. So we are only having these games as we wait for all the ladies teams to be fully present. But actually for the fixtures for the ladies games, when they arrive, we shall be having Sporters taking on DJ Elites.
DJ Elites, yes.
And then we shall be having KCB Nkumba taking on KCCA. Yeah, as I see here, Mugabe Rowell saying he likes the energy too from the commentary group. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys
Mugabe.
for watching. Thank you, Mugabe Rowell. You have been on with us. Please keep watching. Remain tuned in with us here. And also, if you want to be here live, you can come and find us at Old Kampala Arena, just opposite the bus park here. And entrance is 10,000. Please be sure to come and support us and support Uganda Volleyball Federation. Support the growth of volleyball.
Actually, support Uganda Volleyball.
Here.
And actually, the 10,000 comes with a seat. Yeah, the 10,000 comes with a seat.
You can sit.
I can.
Fans are not actually even using those.
Yeah, I can see Betty Nakandi here saying thank you, Sporters Club, for always streaming the games. You really appreciate and you pray that God blesses us. Thank you, and Betty Nakandi, may God bless you too. And thank you for watching.
Okay, now let's get back to the game. It's 18 points for Cobap here and 15 for Thunders. It's a free ball, great pickup. Defense from Fiona there in position 1. The libero, Gertrude, gives a free ball. Picked by another libero. It's a miss-hit there from Thunders. But the referee is calling a touch. The referee is calling a block touch here. Did you see a block touch there?
What is surprising is that the Thunders players were also shocked that the ball
is calling
yes.
a block touch there.
Yeah. But even from this particular replay, I do not see a block touch.
Yeah, there seems just seems to have been an error there from the referees. Husna serves it hard. Great pick from Lorna. It's a great attack from Gertrude there, and the point gets back to Cobap. And the way they have celebrated this point, it looks like they felt like the previous point was theirs, and they're celebrating this point in a way of it was our point, but the stolen point has now come back to them. That's the way they are celebrating this point.
Those days we used to say ropes.
Yeah, ropes. Big net touch there. We can hear Thunders people are now fired up. Once again, it's 17 points for Thunders and 19 points for Cobap. From Esther there. Nice pickup. Divine can only stand and pass that ball over. Gives a little trouble to Thunders. They give back a free ball. Denise sets that for Lorna. She takes it hard. The libero picks that up. It's another free ball for Cobap. Sets up Lorna again. She jumps. The block is there. It's a set a little tight, and Masida is unable to take that ball over. It's very, very tight. She's unable to send it, and it inches Cobap closer and closer to the set, to the end of the set. It's now 20-17. Great pick from Esther. It's an amazing set from Musla there. Momo takes that ball hard and touches the block. There is no one to pick that ball and keep it in play. You can see the players for Cobap, maybe they are thinking, what can we do to hold down this team? And maybe Thunders is thinking, what can we do to catch up these 2 points and take the lead and maybe be in position to take this second set once again.
And we historians remember that it was around this point in the previous set that Thunders
fired up and
ended up taking the set. So I now don't understand what particularly Cobap doesn't do right at this time. Because it is.
See, there's a lot of a little bit of miscommunication. 5 and Momo is supposed to be. It's a free ball for Cobap. Irene watches that amazing point from her. She sends the ball on to 4 on the side of Thunders. There is no one there. They have taken two blockers for her in the middle. She sees the space, puts that ball there. But that's Fiona. Fiona makes that point for Cobap, but Ratio is now in. Cobap is looking to defend more and more. They're bringing in a taller player, tall block, but Thunders has called a timeout here. And in the previous set, Thunders called a timeout around the similar points, and it helped the players calm down and get a win. So we are looking to see if this is another strategic timeout from the coach Muhumuza Simon, from the coach Kagwa of Thunders. We are looking to see if he is actually now laying out new strategies on how to actually catch up in this set once again. But you see, we usually say every day is not a Sunday. You know what that means?
But every Sunday is a day.
Yes.
I can see.
While you are able to catch up in the previous set,
Mm,
sometimes in this other set you have to make sure when you have the lead you maintain.
mm.
Yes, so that you don't struggle again in every set to struggle to catch up on these points.
I am seeing here Massey emerge late, saying she knows Herbert has been historian since childhood.
Set point for Cobap
Commissioner
from Lorna.
Peter here saying he is a team divine.
Shine
Shine
girl,
girl.
shine girl. They
We
say
are-
shine girl, Herbert. They
we are-
don't say shine girl.
We are going to investigate
Say shine girl,
Peter
shine girl.
and the divine. Why is he saying shine girl? But you know English depends on where you grew and who grew you.
The term is supposed to be shine girl.
But you are aware that English depends on where you grew
And who grew you?
and who grew you.
Yes, Masida to serve for Thunder.
And I know you grew up from Rampara, so really.
Rampala. No.
Mm.
I'm an English speaker. Luzungu. Great service from Thunders there. But meanwhile, it is set point for Cobap. Better than from Benita. But that ball hits the net hard and is unable to get back up. Masida in to serve again. Cobap calls the substitution once again.
This
Rachel
is the
now
point.
out.
This is the
and,
point we shout, Bavayo, Bavayo,
Bye-bye,
Bavayo.
bye-bye. That is what Thunders is actually probably wishing in their hearts right now. Great service from Masida. Great pick from that. Oh, there's communication between the setter and Divine there.
I told you, Bavayo,
It's a very,
Bavayo.
very crucial point. That miscommunication has handed Thunders another point, and it's now 24-22. They are actually keeping Cobap at set point. From 19-24, it's now 22-24. They've made 3 points there.
And I can predict that as the day follows night, should Thunders get this point coming up, there will be terror in the camp of Cobap.
Cobap has called his time out, and the coach has left them to actually think about themselves and relax on their own, not giving actually any communication. I think the timeout is just for them to relax and get back into the game. Masida is serving again, and also actually timeouts are usually to kill the momentum of the server. Yes. Let's see. The second referee is making some communication here to the Thunders bench, talking to the coach and informing him, and we can see they've agreed on that communication, and the game can now get back into play. Good service from Masida, well picked by Gertrude, the libero. Irene goes on that ball hard. Great defense. Great play from Irene on that play. I keep seeing the maturity of Cobap players. Cobap players have played a mature set this game. You can see from Fiona and Irene, they're looking for that space. Those dumps are actually...
Yeah, Gertrude heads the service box. Let's see what she can do with that. Very good service. It's an ace actually. And if Cobap, it's the second ace, and if Cobap can capitalize on those services, trust me, they will summarize this particular set quite quickly. Let's see what she does with the third service. Very good service as well. Block off to Gertrude. Oh, amazing block, bro.
Momo has been a problem for Cobap since she came on, and she's
You
there.
think-
She's now in position 3.
She's a good
She's in the
problem.
middle. Yeah, she's a good problem. You could say good problem on the side of Thunders, but she's been a tough problem for Cobap. Cobap sends a free ball over. Great pick. And Momo again. This time she's unable to keep that ball on court. Sends it hard out.
We do apologize for the break in network. As you know, Ifris is all over the place, so Ifris had disorganized our network.
But please keep on.
But we are now back online, so
Back. Good service there from Lorna. And Momo is just only able to stand and give a pass over. Great attack from Irene. Piece backsets that doesn't reach, and you can see Cynthia struggles hard on that ball. Tries to flip over, looks for the line, but
I don't know
she's
when
unable to
when a player
take it
does
back.
that, I feel bad.
Trying to struggle to send
Yeah,
the ball.
no, the number 12, Cynthia. I think she would have done better with her abilities. Yeah, she would have done better.
Great attack there from Irene. Teta tries to send that ball over. That's Beast, but Thunders is unable to keep that ball in play. Great attack from Irene. She sees that position 5 is a little empty. Takes that ball very, very sharp, cross court, and gives Cobap the point. At the moment, it is 6 points for Cobap and 2 points for Thunders. They have called a very, very early timeout. It is 8 points for Cobap and 2 points for Thunders. They've called such an early timeout as they did in the first set. In the first set that they won, will they be able to actually come up? You can see they are trying to think about to encourage themselves. Think about this inside.
Thunders is trying.
They are able to come up.
Thunders is trying to position itself as a team that enjoys late comebacks.
Enjoying the catch up.
Yeah.
Catch up.
Mm.
Usually when you play catch up,
You use a lot of energy.
use so much energy, you struggle a lot, you may win, but it's tough for you in the following set.
Yeah.
Good service there from Lorna. It's a free ball for Cobap, well picked by Gertrude, the libero. Rachel attacks that ball. Esther sends back a ball from the backcourt. Great attack from Irene. Great defense from Momo, but the libero is unable to keep that ball in play. Great struggle and defense there. They tried to keep it up. It's unfortunate that they are unable to send that ball back on the side of Cobap. Lorna to serve again. Lorna has been a crucial player for Cobap since she got on court. You can see she has the basics. She is receiving, she is serving, and yet she's playing in the middle. It's a dump, and there's no one there. All the Cobap players are caught off guard on that one. There is no one to pick that ball. All the blockers are
attempting to reduce that lead.
They're attempting. It's now a 6 point, a 6 point lead.
Wow.
Cynthia serves that ball in the net. Earlier on, I said she creates such a big gap from the court to her service position. So she uses so much power to send that ball. But I think at this moment, the power was not enough. Divine serves that one. Esther picks it up. It's a set in the middle. It's an amazing attack there. Great attack, great play from Julie. We haven't seen so much of Julie attacking, but most of the time she gets that ball, she's actually trying to score for her team. And Thunders has called for a substitution here.
So you think that
is back in for Cynthia?
You think that her setter should trust her more? That is Julie?
I think she's mainly there to play the defense more than the offense.
Okay.
Because her blocking has been more impressive at the moment. So there's been a substitution. Cynthia is out for Thunders. They brought back Husna, the setter, in the backcourt, and Masida is in for Peace in the front court. So they've done the opposite setter substitution, where the opposite player comes in for the setter, and Opposite, the setter comes in for the opposite player in
Thunders
the
is
back.
currently struggling with the services.
Most of the players are losing the services in this set. Terrible struggle for them.
That is a very bad sight for the coach. I'm sure he will want to change that.
He has made a change. Irene takes that ball hard. That is what I had earlier said about you know what I was saying. That word that I was trying to explain and
The recklessness.
controversial on it. That is what I was trying to say, because she goes hard in that service box and you can see even the swing, takes that ball very hard. She tries to be aggressive on it, however it goes out. Another aggressive serve from Thunder.
You realize that those are like
From
5
two.
services lost by both teams.
Yes, both teams. Yes, but Thunders has lost so many.
Yeah, Thunder has lost
services.
like 3 or 4, and
Actually, in the past 3 rotations, every player of Thunders that has gone in the service box has actually not put the service over.
wow.
Rachel serves that one over. Great pick from Thunders. Nice set. Esther goes hard. Irene is there. Great pick up from her, but it's another free ball for Thunders. Gives Esther again. This time, Gertrude picks that up. Irene takes that ball from the backcourt. Great set from Husna. Esther goes hard on that one. Irene is there. Gertrude is unable to send that ball over, and Cobap doesn't take the point.
I see here Commissioner Peter saying, Cobap, let's go. Someone tell the girls to remain calm. Really, Peter, I don't know how to help you, because I don't know. Should I shout from here? Girls, remain calm.
But they seem to have relaxed a bit. Cobap is a bit calmer than they have been. It's a nice set from Divine. Gertrude has failed to take that ball over again, and she seems so frustrated with herself. Those are 2 points, and immediately the coach has called for a substitution. And we can see Jazetu Birunji Brenda has come into this game for the first time. You can see Lorna is directing her on where to be. Lorna is going to receive. Great pickup from Gertrude. Backward for Divine. She takes that ball hard outside. It's another point for Thunders.
The young girl is such a good server.
Yes, that's Masida.
Yeah.
She's an aggressive player. You can see she's putting on that
At
fight.
her age,
Yes.
she has a whole world ahead of her. You see?
Aggressive stuff from her.
Wow.
Great pick. Cobap is able to keep that ball in place. A set for Esther. She takes it, but she takes it hard outside on that free ball.
I
Thunders
felt,
received the free ball.
and I also felt that the libero did not receive the ball well to the setter.
Yes, and the setter struggled a bit
Struggled, yeah.
to set up for Esther. Denise to serve for Cobap. Good service from her. Momo gives us a very, very impressive reception. Great attack from Thunders. An impressive attack there from Ruth.
We are now at 9:13.
Actually, like I earlier said, Julie has not been attacking so much. She's opposite. She's diagonal to Ruth, the other center player. Ruth has been scoring more. Meanwhile, it's an ace service for Esther for the Thunders team, and has forced Cobap to call a timeout. This is the first timeout Cobap has called in this game, and they are trying to lay out new strategies.
I can imagine the coach wants to have a whip there. Because when your team is not receiving, really, there is nothing they can do.
You can see the points have gone up for Thunders.
9-13. A gap of about 5-6.
I think now it is 10-13. It's
No.
10.
Yeah, it's actually 10-13.
It's 10-13. So it's just 3 points behind. The ref says she did not blow a whistle in that one because the second ref is not there, ready. It's another struggle pickup for Cobap there. It's a hard attack from Divine. Cobap takes up that point.
14.
They've been struggling on the reception, but they are able to actually score on that one. It's now 14-10.
I am seeing some comments here. Arthur Gift says Cobap will win because a big percentage have experience. If Thunders wants to win, they should have morale like in the first set. And then Trevor Ngapeth is saying that Ngapeth, yeah, he's saying that nobody talks about how consistent Cobap has been over the years.
Well, we actually, I don't know if Trevor started with us earlier, but that was the first thing we talked about when we were introducing Cobap. But thank you for a reminder. We can still talk about it again. Cobap is one of the most consistent clubs that have been in Ugandan volleyball. They've been here for some good time. Yeah, and they've lasted there.
And they have most recently turned into an academy.
Yes.
For some elite clubs.
Yes.
We have seen quite often many clubs picking players from Cobap.
Yes, and it's a great improvement for them from last season to be able to actually make it into the playoffs and try to play as hard as they can. Great pick from Irene. Set her back sets to Divine. An amazing attack from her. She takes that ball on the line, and Ruth is unable to keep that in play, and the libero is coming in for her. Great points. Great point for Cobap. Cobap is actually relying so much on Divine. She's their opposite player right now. You can see the setter at some point is forcing balls there for her. Other than Divine, Lorna is their defensive player. She came on in this first set as a substitute for that specific role. And you can see here she has even actually scooped up an ace for her team.
That's an amazing service.
Her second ace of this set.
An amazing service. And you saw her boxing in the air.
Yes, she's excited on that one. And if looking at appearance and outer appearance, she seems to be calm in her play. You can see she holds the ball, takes her time on that ball, the whistle it goes, but she takes her time on the service. It's another service from her, but it's a great pick from Esther.
Oh my God.
That's an error from Julie, the middle blocker.
And of course, she has another go at the service.
Lorna, she has been a crucial.
Do you see her serving? Do you see her serving 5 straight?
It is possible in a ladies' game. It is quite possible, and it's
another
ace service from Lorna.
Is another third service?
Yes.
Oh God.
Third ace service. You can see she's celebrating.
And of course, the Thunder's coach is ringing changes. Remove the libero.
Yeah, that they've brought back in Ruth to receive, maybe to help the libero come down a little bit. It was a little bit of a struggle from her on that ball because it was going behind, and usually players struggle to send the ball overhead, to receive the ball overhead. It is hard. Another great service from Lorna, great pick from Masida. Another error from Julie.
I want to tell you there is nothing nice that is happening in the Thunder's camp right now.
Right now, yes, it's 19-11. They are struggling, and you can see the setter is trying to trust her middle blocker, Julie, but Julie is.
Our most recent viewer here, Makombi John Paul, says thanks for the online services. You're welcome. As Thunders here attempts to make a point. Very good attack. Oh, the young lad has attacked just outside, and this has forced the coach of Thunders to call a timeout. I'm sure that it is his camp is in tatters, and he would want to see some energy spoken into the players. But yes, continue sending in those comments. We want to know what you think about this game, this particular game, and your expectations in the next games. I am seeing here Helen Nachimuli saying the Cobap president is in the house. You're most welcome, Honorable Helen Nachimuli. And of course, you are encouraging the players that you're taking this one. We are waiting to see. But of course, you do have a comfortable lead, so yeah, unless something drastic happens, we do expect you to take the win as we head back from the timeout. The same server is still doing business. And that is Lona. I think this is going to be Lona's fifth service. Let us see what she does with it. Oh, I think the timeout did well to kill her momentum in the service box. She serves straight into the net. But I'm sure she'll be exonerated. She has already had her heroics in the previous services. Uh, 12 for Thunders, 21 for Cobap. Very good service from Thunders. An amazing attack, but it's blocked, and Thunders have an opportunity here to. Oh, the young lad attempts a hit through the diagonal blocker, but it is blocked on court. Yes, we are back, and it's a very good attack from Mbawazi. Mbawazi again with a free ball to Thunders. Very good attack from Thunders. Amazing attack from that very experienced player. She does know what she's doing. She knows what she's doing.
Someone on the comments, I hope Herbert had read that for you. Someone is saying Cobap is taking this. That's Kamusha na Peter. Nice pick from Gertrude. It's a dump from Irene there, and it's a point. This is where maturity comes in play. You
I
can
agree
see that Cobap is playing with some little bit of maturity there, and it's in very crucial points that they're actually doing this.
I can see here Trevor Ngapeth saying that I can see Trevor Ngapeth saying, Madam MP, I think he's excited to see Honorable Nachimul in the building. Trevor is saying we should have different camera angles and replays. We have been having replays,
to work on that,
but we are also going to work on the different camera angles.
On all those things.
We're going to see that in the subsequent games. Yeah.
Yes, and but at the moment we are working with what we have, and we are having some 3 cameras. We are trying to see how to give you the best experience that we can. We
actually have all the camera angles. I don't know.
Yes,
I don't know what the Ngapeth from France
would want.
Probably you could tell us here what exactly you want. We could do something tailor-made for you.
Yes. Replays are coming up.
Yeah.
And Cobap has taken this second set here with a 10 points lead. They started this set well with the lead. In fact, I think Thunders did not actually take the lead at all in this.
No, they haven't.
Cobap started with the lead and have ended that set with the lead.
The game has been Cobap's for the taking.
This set, yes, played wonderfully. Game and you guys watching live online there, please. Thank you for staying tuned. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to subscribe to the Sporters Volleyball YouTube channel. Please make sure to subscribe as we bring you more and more games. And we are trying to work on better camera angles here for you, as Ingapet had requested. And thank you for watching, guys. All those that are commenting and all those that are watching silently, please feel free to send in your comments. And yeah, the second set is underway here, and great service from Husna. Very, very hard attack here from Masiga. Right, ball long and out. Very, very hard attack out there. Puts all her energy on it, and it's unfortunate that it goes long. Cross court, it goes out. Vandas has started Husna as the setter for this set, and Peace has not started. Great service from Husna there. Great pickup from Lorna. Gertrude is back on court. Sends that ball in the long court there, cross court. The libero poorly anticipates that one, thinks it's going out and leaves it, but it lands on court. Denise to serve for Cobap. Most of the teams start there as 3 attackers in the front row, so that they can keep the opponents on their toes. Mafida attacks that ball hard in the net, doesn't take it over. You can see the frustration on her face. She's frustrated.
I apologize for that. The IFRIS payment had not been registered yet, but now we are very sure that it has been registered. So, these new systems.
Yeah. getting back here. We had a slight internet issue, but so far it is 6 points for both teams. Defense from Gertrude there, but Cobap is unable to keep that ball in play. Irene goes hard, but the Thunder's blockers are there waiting. They placed that block well, and she is blocked and taken down. 7 points for Thunders and 6 points for Cobap.
I can see
Sir?
Abalo Caroline here saying, Cobap, we are champions. Yes, Abalo, we are expecting you here. So,
Dump, well read by...
and you know you're going to make your way here. A dump? Oh.
amazing dump from Husna there.
Oh, okay.
They've been in the previous states. They've been put down in the previous states. Carrying up, can they take it to?
Are you seeing a 5-set game?
With the look of things and considering how these games have been going, it's hard to tell whether Cobap could be able. Sanders is able to actually take a lead and keep their lead. Both teams have been coming from behind, having a lead, losing it, then getting back. But there's a possibility of a 5-set game here.
Very good cover from the libero. Wow, amazing flash.
From Masida from the backcourt. From Esther there, Rachel's block is unable to grab her. The middle blocker for Cobap did not make it on time there. Esther takes that ball and takes the advantage.
I can see Esther very excited about that. She's sending kisses to the bench.
Irene takes the libero there. Rachel reads this one. Overreach on Rachel. What do you think? Is it an overreach?
Well, it was the ref's call.
So what's the referee's call on that one? Meanwhile, Cobap is making a substitution. Rachel comes out and Fiona is on. Fiona is a little bit more of a mature player.
Yes, I agree with you.
Great service from a little bit of an and just as I said just now,
the maturity has just been exhibited.
Yes, very mature.
As I see here, Aka Gift says he's watching from Tororo, and he says he missed to play for St. Charles Men. That game isn't it tomorrow? So I think tomorrow.
And then you can see Betty Nakan is also saying Team Nemo Stars, our game, our team, our first one. And Nemo Stars will be playing KBC today evening.
I'm actually being corrected that the game between St. Charles and Laureus ended 3-2. Yeah, it ended 3-2. So I think, Arthur Gift, you're right, you did miss that game. That particular game was being played at in Zambia. Yeah, it was being played at in Zambia. So I think it's the reason I did not have sufficient information about it. The Thunder's players jubilating before the ball lands.
Yeah. And it was just a slight anticipation from Usna there. She actually was jumping, hoping the ball is out, but it landed on court there. Fiona to serve. Service was in the net. She was trying to look for that position there in one so that the ball comes from behind the setter. But she was we are having a slight internet problem here, but try to see how to fix that and get back to you and give you the best live stream experience. Yeah, but the game is going on, as you can see. Thunder's very much fired up in this game. It's 11 points for Cobap. Thunder's serving has 15 points. And in the service box there, we have Ruth, the middle blocker for Thunders. Julie was started out in this game. We have been seeing Shifra. Shifra is the middle blocker in this set. Ruth to serve again. Great for Ruth. Cobap has been forced to call a timeout. Thunders is 6 points ahead with 17 points and 11 points for Cobap. I think this could be a 5-set game.
And I am seeing here from the comments, Samuel Kaya is saying, Thunders, let's go girls. Van Book is saying, any person who dumps should be punished.
Yeah, and Kasim Gabe Rowell says women's game has to be with a lot of morale. There is some morale from the Thunders side.
Yeah.
Maybe trying to find ways to get back up and try to take charge of the game.
I think morale has a way of inspiring women. I don't know.
Yes, it's a game of defense. Most women's volleyball is mostly defense. There is not so much offense there. Okay, there is offense, yes. Morale comes with that. For example, men's game, there's so much morale when the team is very offensive.
Offensive, yes.
Then there's so much morale when the team is good defensive. Yes. I think that is why the games are. I wouldn't want to say.
They're always shouting.
Yeah.
Not just shouting. Not just shouting, but.
That's 4 touches for Thunders. Point for Cobap. Lorna has gone in the service box.
We are now 13 Cobap, 17.
Service by Lorna. Great service for her.
Oh.
Net point from Esther there. Something from the backboard. Fiona touches that ball and lands on the side. And here the morale of Thunders becomes going down. Big service from Masida takes it hard out on the other side. Cobap is now only 4 points down. 14 points for Cobap, 18 points for Thunders. Trying to serve out at this. Thunders getting more and more fired up. The fans are excited here. The fans here for Thunders are making more and more noise. They're excited that they are actually taking this game into the fifth set. They are hoping that they can take them to the fifth set and see how it goes. Make this great comeback. That is the morale that someone was trying to talk about, and you can see it here on the Thunders side. Meanwhile, on the Cobap side, they called the timeout, and I've just gotten some guidance from the coach, and maybe they're hoping to make some improvements here. Buchner is the service box for Thunders, the setter. Amazing. Great pick up from Lorna. Setter gives that ball to Irene in the backboard. Esther tries to dump that ball over, but it is unfortunate. It touches the belt and doesn't go over. Crucial point for Cobap at the moment, and that has slipped out of that point. They're trying to actually take this game into a fifth set. They need to serves hard on that one. Momo struggles a bit on that reception, but she attacked and she takes that ball hard outside. It's a little bit of a reckless play from her there. So Cobap is now down to 4 points. Libero comes on. They are trying to actually make great defense here. Fix their defense. Great pickup from the libero there. Free ball for Cobap. The lead set. Saddam from Gertrude. Hard attack from Masida, but the block is there waiting. Jump from Lorna. The setter picks it up. Hard attack from free ball for Thunders, but the setter picks it up. Esther said, Ruth can only dump that ball. Gertrude comes inside, the block is there. And Gertrude, the Cobap is having Gertrude times 2. There's Gertrude, the libero, that's Nyamita, that's Gertrude. And then there's Gertrude, Nyamita, attacker.
And you just saw that. That was amazing vision from the Cobap player. That's Gertrude. That's another Gertrude.
The libero. And you can see now Cobap is only looking for 3 points. Thunders is also looking for 3 points to end this set. Take this set.
Like I told you, a 5-set thriller wouldn't be bad, and it wouldn't be bad. I mean, our money. Yes. I can see here Commissioner Peter is saying it's all about controlling the adrenaline. Well, for us, we are controlling the adrenaline by taking some water.
Yeah, please. We won't say which brand of water we are drinking, but you just know we are drinking water and some tea. Albert is setting himself up with a cup of tea.
I know.
It is hot weather. Actually, you know, tea takes away thirst, even if it's hot.
Yes. Oh, I didn't know.
Try and see.
I have my tea, which I usually take.
And we are back again. Denise is still in service. I think that has called the team.
And that is 20 points for Cobap.
20 points for Cobap. They've come all the way from 16-20 and now 20-22.
Yes.
They only need 2 points to catch up and maybe be able to win this set.
Oh.
Service from the net. Ryan takes that ball over. Esther attack. Again. Lorna takes that ball hard. The libero is there. Picks it up. Momo comes in from the backcourt. Setter sets. Gertrude takes that ball hard. The clock settles that one, but there is no defense behind on the Thunders team. An amazing point at a crucial time for Cobap, and it's now 21-22.
I think Cobap doesn't have intentions of going to a decider. They definitely have other things to do right now.
Yeah, it is 21-22 for Cobap. That's 1 point. Good service from Denise. Up on that one. That one. Lorna set. Gertrude struggles a little bit. Hey, a little bit of a struggle there from Thunders.
Wow.
Need to be and watch this game.
Interesting. And we are trying to take
from 16-22 now 22 all.
And trust me, the morale has shifted.
Morale is now.
Yeah.
It is quite impressive to see how the players have struggled with that ball on the net. It's back up. The blocker is there. The blocker has not left. And as you can see there on your screens, Fiona is trying to fire up the fans there, fire up her up there, and In this timeout,
I can see Nyenesiga.
Nyesiga Robert.
Yes, he's saying he's following from Zambia. Robert,
Nyesiga is becoming the #1 volleyball fan in Uganda.
really?
Yes.
We'll put that to a vote. I can see Arthur Gift agreeing that Thunders has lost morale. Samuel Kaya is saying, I prefer they put the ball in 4 for Nanjibda and Esther in 2. I can also see Balo Caroline saying that MP Nachimali, well done with the team. Your presence on the bench is great. Najida, yes. I can also see Eria Paul of Guang saying thanks for the broadcast. You're welcome.
It's a poor anticipation there from Momo. The ball seems to have been going out and she touches that one. Gives Cobap.
Do you realize?
It is 24-22.
Do you realize that from 16, Thunders has not moved a foot?
Thunders has not made a point.
Yes.
Made 8 points.
Consecutive.
3 sets to 1.
Amazing play.
From this game, 20, 16.
An amazing show of maturity, resilience, and concentration.
But you can say that the setter, Denise, there has given them this victory.
And I can see
But she has played outstandingly well in this set. That's such an amazing play from Cobap.
yeah.
They lost the first set, have come back to take the 3 sets consecutively.
And as we are getting pictures from the police team, they are warming up. They have their game coming up live against Tigers Volleyball Club from Zambia. It's expected to be a blockbuster game. I do intend to have a word from the president of Cobap, that is Honorable Nachimoli. I want to hear from her. I want to know what she feels. The excitement, did she come with a winning formula? That is something I want to come and see.
Been such an outstanding play from Cobap. They came from 1 set and now they were able to take it. Game. It's such an amazing game to watch. So competitive. We look forward to seeing how these games will go against each other in game 2.
Hello.
Thank you.
Look forward to seeing how this game will go. They can come back more.
Okay, the game has just ended 3-1. Coach, are you happy for the win?
And Cobap
Happy,
celebrations.
but I realize there is a challenge ahead of us.
Next weekend. And Herbert is going to give us that.
You need to put a little bit of more challenge.
Yes, we need to put in more energy because we didn't expect our opponents to even perform like this. We have some few errors, some few numbers which are still wanting. What from them for the next game?
This particular set which has just ended, you were at 16, your opponents were at 22. What was the winning formula? What did you do different? You found them at 22, left them at 22.
It was around, we had 16, they had 22. That's when I called a timeout. I told them, this is the time to believe in yourselves and know that you can get the set. Whoever gets in service, simply give me a service. And exactly that is how they did it, and they managed to pull it off.
Is there something you expect to change in the second game so that you don't have to struggle against your opponents?
Definitely, we have a lot to change, especially on our block. We are still wanting on the block. And even on those times when we are losing the services, like you saw, this last set we lost a lot of services which were almost costing us.
Okay. Thank you very much, Coach. Is it I'm here with the captain for Cobap Volleyball Club. I need to hear from her. What was she telling her players when they seemed to take the game to a decider?
I told my players to be firm because I saw literally we were a better team, but we were playing on pressure. So I calmed them down and we said we play better.
Okay. Is there something you really need to change coming to the second game next week?
I think that the general thing that we need to do is this time round we played a better team than we played all round. So meaning Thunders now has added in some people we didn't know. So we also need to go and work harder and we play better than we did today.
Do you have plans of relying more on your experienced players to deliver this game, the second game?
That is where our effort is. Experienced players, we need them more than before. Yeah, we need them. We really need them.
Okay, congratulations, Captain.
Thank you so much.
I am here with the president, Cobap. I was following her chat on our YouTube feed, and I think she came with a winning formula. What exactly did you tell these players?
I just told them to calm down. I told them to relax because it was our win. It was our game we have always anticipated to win. And I told them to have morale on coach. You know, the problem is when players are down on points, they lose morale. And since the stadium had maybe people giving them morale, they give up. So when I came in, I jeered them up. I told them, no, it is your win. Take it slow. One point at a time, and we're going to win. And I need the morale. And I also told them to change their facial expressions because you see, when you're playing and your face has that weird look, you will definitely lose out. So I told them to relax, calm down, and thank God we took the set.
The particular set you lost, the opponents did change the entire team, and they were utilizing their young players. They were hitting off your blocks. They were attacking you in positions you were not able to defend and block. Is it something that you need to work on coming into the second game?
I know. I think what we need to do, we need to first of all focus on the game exactly, and get away from the previous and get to the next. What we need to do, of course, is to read the players. It is called game reading. When they change the players for the first 2 points, I think you have to read who plays what and where, and then before you know it, you're good to go. So for me, I think my players should focus on that game reading and also, of course, hard training because the team is good. The girls are young and they are very energetic, and I think we are good to go. We are going to take the game and we are going to go to Serie.
Okay. Lastly, you have spoken about the lack of morale. What message do you have for your fans?
Our fans out there, I don't know why you didn't support us or give us. I know they were supporting, but they didn't give us good morale because I think they were demoralized a little bit. And also, it just doesn't come to volleyball. Cobap alone. The entire volleyball fraternity, the fan base is down. I think because of poor marketing, because of I don't know what, but I think we need to add this on. And I urge all the people out there to love volleyball, to like volleyball. It is such a beautiful game and sport. It is a game, of course, not only leisure, but some people make money out of it. So come make your weekends fun by supporting volleyball. And Cobap Uganda Volleyball Club, congratulations. It is still the first game. We need more supporters. We need more noise in the stadium to give morale to our girls. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
I want to thank Sporters for this very beautiful airplay. We haven't had one before, thanks to Sporters. No wonder I'm a Sporters fan.
Thank you very much. That was the club president, Cobap, and we are coming to you live from the old Kampala Arena. I want to tell you that we have more games coming up. Right now, Police is going to be playing Tigers Volleyball Club. So stay tuned, subscribe to our page as we'll bring you that game live from here at the old Kampala Arena. Thank you. We'll be back shortly.